It is. Let's see if they take it. xantares should be the man taking first contact, and then Dooley's up close. Is the utility used here? Yes, but it's dodged. The flash not effective enough. xantares able to get the opening kill. Techno up close, decides to drop back. And Complexity haven't got the banana control they wanted, but they're still going to try and send it back to A, but they've lost another player.
That could be an opening for them, but 910's got a very awkward angle. Floppy doesn't crater and will deliver the goods. That's an open bomb site then for Complexity, the strong plant for the pit. You've got to face the wall to defuse that one if you get that far. Techno, xantares, and Blitz, the last three remaining. They've got the range, save for Elige, who picks up a USP. Complexity have the angles for now. Coming in from the long position, the Mongolz, they won't have much cover. They know they're walking into a trap, but in they must go. They're starting to solve it now. Elige 1 versus 3, needs to get them off that bomb. Does best he can. Can't find the angle though, and Mongolz will take the pistol round. A tough retake, but a successful one in that pistol.
Yes, this Mongolz team always looks so calm under any pressure. They do have to deal with the force buy here. Ozark holding, but an AWP against him. That's rough.
AWP in round 2 is somewhat offensive, honestly. It's just rude.
Yeah.
Great start for 910. No respect. That shows confidence as well. He's out here with no helmet. He cares not. Look at all these Galils. Love the confidence from Mongolz, and of course with their previous meeting against Complexity, they will come into this one confident.
This is rough for Complexity. They don't have the nades to get the AWP off Banana, so 910's just posted up on Banana, and the Mongolz have a 4-man A stack. I just don't see Complexity breaching this.
Almost. Quiet from Complexity. They dropped that incendiary as long as smoked off. Still holding for that. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that could be chunky. Warnings for Complexity as they try to edge forward towards the bomb site. We reached the 40-second mark, and Mongolz are setting up traps for Complexity in the meantime. But that util will get put to use by both squads. Then Zeno unable to drop Floppy, but look at the kills come through in the kill feed. Elige with 3 HP, trying to put more work in. They realize that there is a hole in the defenses, and the bomb makes its way towards CT. Now 910 might have 2 jobs to do, or does he?
They have been changing their roster fairly frequently. Oh man, look at that down Banana. Complexity don't have much to work with, but that's still brutal.
Fast eco round is a good eco round, and this one's pretty prompt at the moment, but Blitz's gun obscures his angle. Can't find Elige, and maybe there's a little work to be done here by Complexity after all. The jewel you want to take. Rifle collected by Grim. There's no armor for these Complexity players. Elige will try to do what he can do. Awkward. Jumped at just the wrong time, and you start to wonder now. Rifles collected. 910 trying to make some space for himself, but this becomes actually winnable for Complexity. There is a world where this round is won, armor or otherwise. Grim and Elige versus 3 need to find a kill with these weird angles. Elige can hold here until that smoke disappears on long, because 910 will be posted up looking for something. So eventually you'll have to fall back, but there is a crossfire if they can win the right jewels. Elige still standing for the time being, trying to find as much as he can, and Grim won't last much longer. Mongolz keep the clean sheet.
You don't have to use the utility if you've got a sniper holding at range.
Oh, the HE again! They held on to that for so long, Blitz, and he uses it perfectly. There must be a tell for Complexity. The way he's holding grenades on long, round after round, must be a hard read. In they go towards xantares then, who will try to hold position for his squad. You can see he was considering that HE. Keep an eye on these Mongolz high explosive, because they are putting in big damage. Complexity,
wow,
are going to hold on to their guns.
Normally the AWP. So let's see if that changes their approach at all.
Getting even more aggressive, 910. Have a look at this angle, and again, those HEs, we called them out in the round prior, and they continue to deliver for Mongolz. That is proving to be a big problem for Complexity early. We saw Blitz using them very well towards top mid. Will be a 4-on-4 though. They have lost Zeno around that top mid area. So again, teccsgo will be relied upon, having a great time of things so far. But we have seen flashes for his positions also.
I mean, this time he's completely alone. Again, he has nades to try and stall, but it's important that he doesn't miss this first shot. Otherwise, he could get run down quickly.
Blitz is starting to rotate. If he can get to that well position and give a flash, he could buy time for the squad. They will lose one for free. teccsgo is still standing in the molly. Oh, he was too focused on what was happening, and they get a free kill from that. That was clearly double mollies. But Blitz will be able to hold position for a moment, just a moment, in fact. Again, the grenades will do good, and the AWP will do even better. 1 versus 2 then. Floppy in the clutch, absolutely capable. But does he know where both players are? Doesn't look like it. Eats a big flash, forced to the back. Has he been spotted? They didn't commit through the smoke. Tecno boosted up now, trying to clear these angles. He's got the info at the very least. 9-10 now with the AWP versus Floppy stuck in the corner. Trying to buy time as 9-10 comes in. Bomb they'll be able to buy in the round following if they lose it, of course. 9-10 staying alone, not expecting that swing though from Hulzak. That's a big 5-on-4 early for Complexity.
Getting one of those AWPs out of there as well. Those have been an issue at times here for Complexity to deal with. With that man up, they're happy to hold back. Safe in the knowledge that they've got a great chance of converting their first round.
They just know what Complexity are doing. They seem so prepared for them on this game of Inferno. teccsgo forced to fall back, but he could reset the situation. 1 shot, 1 frag is how he seems to be rolling. 14 for 1, and Zeno's dry swing through. Doesn't quite get Hulzak though, but the smoke is enough to force Complexity back. They've got Floppy on that A-bomb site. They've outmaneuvered Mongolz in the meantime. This might just work out for them.
I think it will. I don't know if the Mongolz can even try this retake. It's not like they have massive money in the bank, even with all these round wins. So keeping their options open, Complexity has paid off for them. Again, teccsgo having a ridiculous game. I don't know where the Mongols keep finding all this Mongolian talent from. It's incredible.
Probably from Mongolia, Hawk.
Well, you would think so. Blitz is actually giving this a look. I thought this was a safe for sure.
Oh,
okay.
Goodbye, Hulzak.
Maybe just damage.
That just bitter apple towards the end, just to make things a little more painful.
So really passive on this A site, giving up this control here. Blitz reading it.
Oh, that's such a big fight to get. That is an important area to hold, and the grenades are starting to stream in by both teams now. Blitz has been so good with these HEs, continues to show presence. He's got no more util really to hold this position, and he is alone. He's a target in this long area. See, Banana will be secure for the time being. I don't know how much Grim can do here as he looks for his first frag, but they need some kind of presence on Banana if they are to threaten both bomb sites. But Tecno's got all the info he needs. Blitz is still rotating towards B though. This is leaving A vulnerable. They know it's not A, but they're switching positions. The AWP is on the way, but this is going to allow a window of opportunity for Complexity. This leaves Zeno on an island. Maybe Mongolz trying to do too much as the flank comes in towards top mid. Here's Zeno. The dream is collapsing for Complexity. Stunted growth on the T side of Inferno as he is trying to throw it on B though, because again, in a round like this with the pistols, they're going to swing and they're going to be by the pull position before you get your grenades out. But that incendiary somehow is squeezed out in time and he will cut the numbers. Oh, the knife coming out as they're low on ammo, but they've done the job. They can get a bomb plant from this at the very least. See if JT can pick up a primary weapon as well. That's the AWP. This could be the game changer they were looking for. It would be an unlikely round, but one they really need. Complexity. A 2-on-3 now, as there's a big swing from Blitz. That man doesn't miss, and Floppy won't get a prizes in store for Complexity.
I've seen this Banana setup before. Oh my, where did those kills come from? 2 over on A from the Mongols.
Stereo frags in the apartments. Tecno and teccsgo with a setup of their own. All the jewels are being won by the Mongols. Absolutely no answer. Shut down before they were set up.
Just landing shots right now.
Oh, stop it. It's not fair. 0 for 10. He can't even see you.
That's just rude. Now Sense gets up top, tries it again. For a second, I thought he was going to find it. Elige looking to take matters into his own hands. So often the focal point of this complexity team. So often he will fly in first, get those all-important early frags.
Two-man setups just working perfectly for Mongolz. Complexity establishing presence on Banana. They'll leave Elige in position as they look to do the same over towards A now, but with Blitz rotating over. They just don't care, do they? Look, just dry peeking with a grenade in his hand. He doesn't give a... He does not care about the intentions of Complexity. Will they go for a push on top Banana, though?
That flash did not get thrown up far enough. Doesn't matter, though, because it looks like Complexity are coming back just as Blitz leaves B, but at the same time, Techno and Zywoo have been exceptional on this B site. And again, they have counter utility. A smoke down, 30 seconds remaining. Techno has an incendiary as well to delay this.
Ah, this is not going to be a comfortable push for Complexity. Blitz has got a flash for the back of the site as well. He's deploying it early as they start to come through, and it's a shooting gallery once again for Mongolz. Target practice for them as Techno starts to build his frags as well. How many frags does Grim have?
Oh, man. The 0 is the answer.
JT doubling his score in round 11, just to show how impressive it is. Mongolz so strong on their CT side. Complexity lacking solutions on the T side of Inferno. Mongolz came to play.
Oh, good flash, finally dealing with that AWP, and that's one through the smoke as well. Surely this should be a Complexity round unless Blitz can do anything. The lineup's there for Blitz! A big 3K, and suddenly it's that man, Grim, who has to get kills on the ball because Complexity need him now.
Oh my word. It's down
Big noise.
Yeah. Oh, but Blitz is too far away, I think. He's essentially flanking at this point.
Or maybe it's just a big brain play. Why would Grim ever check? It doesn't matter.
Oh, and they are making it look very nasty for Complexity. What? Indeed! Wonderful stuff. It is sublime from Mongolz. A masterclass of a half. Complexity never got started. Brutal scenes on Inferno. Of Inferno, and boy did they show us why. They moved to the T side on the pistols, on those Glocks with some utility here and there, some pot shots from 910, a run down mid from Complexity, and perhaps running into a trap, although the frags will go in both directions, down to a, never mind that, that's a fast one. His hair's almost touching it. Little confidence boost for Complexity after an arid half.
Smokes down on Banana as well. So they are looking to fight this. Grim all the way into the smoke. Is there a flash? No, it's a nade to wipe the smoke, and it works wonders for Grim.
3 players to continue this fight on Banana. Will there be a fast response from Mongolz? I'm not sure if they can identify how many players are here and if they have a window towards A. Have to wait out this Complexity utility in the short term. JT and Grim quite low, but having 5 standing is quite significant. Elige left in situ on Banana. He's got an incendiary to play with as Mongolz will try to deny information towards top mid. Starting the hunt now. Push Elige back, but what is their read of this? Oh, they must know. I think they realize that there's probably one person here that's going to look to frag out, but Elige has got an angle. The molly is down, and with that, he will delay and buy time for rotation. CTs are coming through now, putting Grim into position, and Mongolz could be in some trouble here. 3 on 5, little pre-fight. But look at this push through the smoke from Elige. He's got the info for his teammates, but hold on a second. Suddenly, they're a man down. What's happening?
Oh no, the push through the smoke goes so wrong. I'm not sure if they thought players hadn't crossed yet because they had the player up on the boost, but it just all gets so awkward. Grim up top didn't see enough. Oh man, Complexity.
Dangerous here though, Complexity. They've got the utility to try and hold things down, but teccsgo's got a gap in his smoke. Some pre-fire from him, but JT has no fear. The MP9 will be enough.
Looks like he didn't expect JT to be a little further down banana than the first player they spotted. Zywoo just making noise at top mid, clearing out some positions. JT's got another incendiary ready, so the least this should be delayed on banana. Grim can't play anti-flash though because JT has that molly in hand. So that means Grim eats that flash. They don't get full info on banana. The third player is rotating right now for Complexity. That leaves A way more vulnerable than you might expect here.
Still time for Mongolz to make a play either way. For sure. Feels like here's a bit of jumping now. I think maybe he does, but again, it's not an AWP, it's a scout.
Yeah.
That he was standing on short with. So this is rough. He's going to have to be the target to allow his teammate to clean up now. Those downs will be welcomed by the Mongolz. Furzak with his scout will get absolutely nothing done. Looks like the end of the line for Complexity on Inferno. Didn't get very far off that line to begin with. All Mongolz in a very one-sided game. Grim and JT both with 3 frags, even this late in the game. Absolutely shut down by the Mongolz. Still fighting though. There's a kit for Grim if they can find some more kills, but Mongolz play off of each other oh so well from the first half. Closing in on B fairly quickly, at least offering some grenades, and there's that P250 getting to work immediately. A promising start. Heading towards that short B area now. 9-10's got a good angle if he can land the headshot. Looking for a second, but it'll just be the one for him. Blitz trying to find the right time to pop out, but Horzerg's ready for him also.
Zywoo, what a shot that is. Just running and barely even counter-strafing to get that kill. Zywoo's so low on health, he's surely not going to get here in time, is he? He's got one. Can he do any more? He stays committed to the site, but blinded. Struggling from the site itself. Finally, they deal with him. And now Zywoo may have the kit, but this is a hard retake.
Trying to close the distance before these angles get too tight, but JT must have heard him. Surely he's heard those footsteps. And Zywoo walking into a sandwich, and JT's looking towards Divider. Now all the info is known. JT engaging him. Where's that bomb planted for? Oh, he's going to straight up hold it. They're never going to see this coming. They're never going to see this coming.
No.
Divider smoke! No, not like this for Complexity. What? He had the kit and there was no contest. They would never.
Complexity. And considering the weaponry they have, they should be very much in contention for this round. Oh, that's a good start from xantares though. Looks like he was boosted up to find that.
Blitz could do so much. Swinging around the corner here. Bit of trigger discipline, but Elige is ready for him. Complexity showing some fight, showing some grit as xantares tries to find 2. 2-on-3 in favor of Complexity then. Who still needs to get a bomb plant, but look how far away that bomb is. That bomb's miles away.
That means those smokes will start to fade once JT gets near the site. Do the Mongolz decide to challenge? Looks like maybe he will just get to the site before those smokes fade. And now the Mongolz will look for their opportunities here. Grim in a slightly uncomfortable position, but the timing goes his way. And now Techno has so much to do here. I know the Mongolz have been winning some crazy rounds, but a 1-on-3 with the MP9. This feels unwinnable. Drops his gun at the wrong time. Grim doesn't have ammo. Headshot delivered, but I don't know if the time is on his side. Looks like Complexity should have this.
Yeah, but he'll go off to save his rifle. Well, again, lose the pistol, win the full spy, put the CT con over past the place of comfort for Complexity, looking to collapse on that short B area. Techno can't find a trade. There is a rifle for Blitz to collect. Now, what can he do from this position? You can see Horzerg lurking around that bomb, wondering about connector. Blitz will be patient for now. Or will he? That's a big frag. That's really important for Complexity. That cripples Mongolz for the most part.
See Complexity very happy to stay spread across the map. Oftentimes, the mark of a good overpass team, staying spread, leaving your options open. Oh, now OJT will take that all day long. He'll gifted to it. I know Zywoo has done some ridiculous things, but this would be top of the bunch. Deagle should have no chance here. See just how many angles he's scared of. He knows complexity could be everywhere.
The clock, though. The clock. Oh, they've made it to the site, and Floppy will shut him down. Around for them.
That seems unlikely. As we were saying, complexity with a very good win rate on this map. It's a good killer range against Floppy, but I think Elige will arrive in time to deny that gun being recovered. And he's even got backup here, so he'll just look to take out these players. Even these default pistols doing a little more than you would expect. But yeah, this has been just such a good map for complexity. And I hope they really feel that comfort and start to play with the confidence we know they should be having here. And go in the round. The Mongolz have done a pretty good job again at holding utility. That was something on Inferno that treated them nicely, but Xantares might be in trouble. Molly in hand, he has to be dead, but he gets something. He sets up Techno for 2.
Yeah, that second frag is a difference maker. Great flash as well. Not sure if Techno saw something, but it is going to be a race to find anything for complexity if there's even time. Wonder if they're going to be saving again, or are they really going to gamble, send it to the A bomb site? Their shadow advantage is going to be dire. 910's going to have all the advantages. The Mollies are here, though. A big swing from him, and suddenly complexity, by such a thin margin, have a chance to win this round. It was looking bleak, but suddenly it is a dramatically different situation. Techno might need to find a kit on his journeys if there was money to pick one up in the first place. Denied by Grim. The main players we can see will be Zywoo and Blitz with their Desert Eagles.
Okay.
Promising start.
Both of them on long, but the second player not even needed. I think they were hoping that if Blitz fell, the player from Tree would be able to swing on the right side and have a clear angle. That has actually made Complexity decide they want to hit this B site, but Mongolz might actually be ahead of them here. Rotate's coming in with all the pistols.
TMZino being the bait now. Techno trying to find ahead. Zywoo delivering. The pistols are collapsing on Complexity. Look at him jumping into the site. I don't think they've got any idea where Techno is. 28 seconds on the clock, and he could be a really bad surprise for Complexity. Grim and Horzerk remain. Blitz showing presence as Techno still stands. Suddenly disappearing.
Oh, Elige's in a great position. Yeah, he catches the AWP, trying to rotate back. They had no idea he'd snuck up here.
They don't know how many players are behind Elige either, depending on what 910 saw in the death cam, so that'll pull rotation away from that B-bomb site. There isn't much presence there. Mongolz getting punctured one after another. Big angles being taken by Complexity to fade away HE grenade. Will do some damage. Complexity in control here. How much do Mongolz want to throw at this? They don't really have position. They've got a 3 versus 5. They could buy rifles around what they've got. I don't see how they get back into this bomb fight. They've got some smokes, but again, this is high variance for them. And again, is there a way for them to save if everyone's standing for Complexity? They know they can't go for this, but they will assume someone's looking for them, and they won't be wrong in that regard. Very horrible position to be in. Time to run then. They need to keep these rifles up. Techno is threatening to go for it. I think he might be considering it. He's got a kit as well.
Smoke as well.
He is sending
it. It's an AWP watching the bomb right now.
Another disaster. Oh boy! Oh no, not again! No one's got an angle! No!
Move up through connector. Meanwhile, sneak up through short. No one's watching. No one's here. Zywoo doesn't even expect it. 2 entries. This is looking much better for Complexity.
But Techno's got the bomb. Techno's got the bomb by Monster. I mean, he's got a lot of work cut out for him. No utility for him, but he's got some interesting angles. The 910 can try and get activated in the meantime, coming in from what's now the backers. Techno holds down the front. Another collapse. 910 now. It's got a 1v1, but he puts...
We want to see more out of this CT sniper. Just the one kill so far. That's good utility. And the movement not good there from 910. Just gives up the fight.
Blitz has got a lot of work to do here. Unable to deliver the multi-frag. And this could be the end of Mongolz' run for a while on this CT side. xantares trying to buy time and find some fights. A big swing, eating his own flash. Little too early there. Not sure what else there is here from Mongolz. Nice flick from Hulzerk, and there isn't really much for Techno to do. Complexity will take control of this game once again. Constantly tested by Mongolz, but they simply don't have the money to defend anymore.
Big sigh of relief then for Complexity. Who's around. This is not a bad position. Blitz. Oh boy. Well, he's made up for it. The AWP could be in an uncomfortable position there. In fact, 910's still here. Oh! That's the bomb!
Oh dear, he's picked up an AWP. 910's got an AWP! 910's got an AWP. Floppy and Elige. Oh, I don't even know what to say. Elige is in a 1 versus 4 versus a team who are on eco, and they've got one. They have lost anomalous rounds. And they just keep losing them.
Oh, he doesn't know. They don't know. They go through the smoke, but still, Techno finds
matter. It just doesn't matter, Hawker. They win anyway.
It's another scenario where it looks like the Mongolz are done for. One man has a molly out. One man's not ready for the push. And yet Techno turns it round. The molly gets down just in time to allow Techno to just continue spraying, get them caught up in that choke point, caught up in the flames. I mean, I'm sure Complexity will look back at this demo and they will just be gobsmacked at how they're losing some of these rounds. It's almost unthinkable. Listen, whatever happens, Complexity are going to come out of this half.
So have Mongolz.
This is a wild setup from Mongolz. Blitz still in connector. He's going to get flashed in and find one. And the rest of the Mongols have rotated so many players to A, it is absurd. 910's AWP is basically solo B right now. And yet the Mongols look like they've made a fantastic read here.
Yeah, he's looking straight through Monster towards the stairs, it looks like. That is a hard read. They don't know where to look now. They will be exploited by Mongolz. But Complexity are fighting back. JT and Hulzerk remain. But 910's moving towards that connector position. The door of opportunity is open. Look how they're covering each other. The two-man setup for Mongolz will be hard to break. A great time to do it as well. Time in every sense of the word, because we're heading towards that 10-second mark. As it will be free for Techno towards the end. It'll be all CT side then for Complexity. They need to show us why it is so strong for them. MCino charging is a short B immediately. Oh boy, the water is cold for Complexity. Shivering already as this is just getting really rough for them. What a start for Mongolz. 5 versus 1, barely touched in this pistol so far. Hulzerk entertained on the B bomb site as the bomb heads towards A.
Nothing doing, MC.
Blitz is carrying the bomb though. Maybe heading towards some danger. He finds himself alone now. This is an opportunity where they have to strike, but xantares got a good angle. And that will be a crisis averted. They'll be fine with those 2 losses.
Elige will get into connector early. Very pivotal position. There's JT catching one man in the back, but well traded. And look at that clear from 910. So prepared for that angle.
Very clean from Mongolz. I think the alarms are blaring for Complexity now.
Facing elimination.
Hulzerk's going to have to find something here. The guys on B need to delay as best they can, and he's got to find a way to get his team back into this game. But Techno's moving into toilets just before Hulzerk rounds the corner, and he might not find the angle to see this T. Oh, yes, he will. That's an important frag. He can flank now, but they don't know where the remainder of the squad are. Do they realize that's Lurker? Grim with the off angle. Who goes first? Does Floppy play off of that? Swinging towards Monster now. There's the bomb carrier. He's lost his angle, though, thanks to that molly. It's a very nervous game now. Just as he looks to his left, taken down from the right, down to a 2-on-2. 9-10 dropped. Sorry, that's Blitz dropped 9-10 in the red. With 30 seconds, he can solve this puzzle if he can find the right jewels. Trying to bait that trade frag.
Really need to blind these players early. Techno in a good position though, could quickly swarm on this.
Oh, that is such good timing for Mongolz, and the dream is collapsing for Complexity. A complete wipeout on the B bomb site. There is nothing else to be done here. Elige fishing for an opportunity. But really, what is there to be done? Techno just standing there with the Tech 9. Complexity not expecting him to be that deep. They see him, then they see nothing as that flash pops. Again, Mongolz run a tight ship, and that is showing as good as Complexity are on overpass. They're going to have to be at their best. They're going to have to find their best for Complexity now. 2 rifles taken into this round, and that is a promising start, a boost towards short B. Window opens, window of opportunity. Grim lost, but the 2 rifles still stand. Can they find something more elsewhere? Just the one flash in the hands of Elige. 2 USPs flanking these rifles.
It's good info towards B for Complexity. Surely Elige should be ready. In fact, there's a flash in the hands of JT.
Yeah, he dropped his flash to him. Can they find some good timing though? Will there be a sound cue for them? Oh, he doesn't look away fast enough. Maybe he does, Elige! That's going to be the rifle loss though. JT on the site with a USP will need a miracle to find a way to hold that bomb site. What do the remainder do for Complexity? Will it be a connector push then? We've got Zywoo creeping. He could get caught off guard. Floppy's found a Mac 10. He could be the sacrificial lamb. Will Zywoo look for that second player? Hallzerk's on the flank there. They've got good angles for a bomb plant. If he can get close enough in time. That bomb is getting planted now as Zywoo looks on the outside, but Hallzerk's moving through the inside. Blitz holding the angles, and there's an instant trade, leaving JT almost empty-handed. He's made a step. That's one step too many now. They're going to be so ready for him. Just a USP. This is just killing time as well. Did the best he could, but forced Complexity away. You can see that short B is a focus for him, and again, the flashes are just too good. They leave Complexity exposed and unable to respond time and again. Floppy barely standing on that B bomb site, but an important duel won. And these flashes, just the utility's been so strong, and it's left Complexity helpless. Hallzerk in an important spot. The remainder of Mongolz now pushing on this A bomb site, winning the duels though, but Zywoo's taken heavy damage. They know Hallzerk's on long, but the duel will be won by Blitz. One at the back, one at the front, but quickly it is Grim alone. The light is fading for Complexity here in Atlanta.
Grim can't give it a go. No kit on him right now. Doesn't think it's... JT first contact, tries to run distraction. That works to set up Grim. They're not watching long here. Grim with another kill. Can they get anything more out of this? He's got the only rifle. JT falls. The trades aren't bad early, but he's still got Hallzerk on just a USP.
Mongolz, do they go for the weapon disposal? It's just going to waste time for them. Allow the CTs to reset, allow Grim to appear elsewhere. Floppy could be dangerous with that 5-7 as well. It's a long process in scenarios like this, and Mongolz understand the urgency. 9-10 taking a few faster steps. It's Grim. It's just about spotted Zywoo, cutting the numbers now. This would be such a big round win for Complexity. Keeping Mongolz off of match point if they can. Oh, I didn't see Grim. He could be anywhere now. This is so awkward for Mongolz. 28 seconds. Look at their money as well. This is suddenly becoming a dicey situation and exactly what Complexity need. It's a good angle for Grim. He'll see anybody head towards the truck. He can cut the site in half. They'll have info for the retake if they don't cross over, but 9-10's looking for him. That is a big frag. That's the rifle taken away, but maybe it can be rescued by Hallzerk or Floppy. Surely Floppy's got to head there. With the defuse kit, they have to find a way to win this round. Complexity. Slowly creeping forward. Floppy's the one with Kevlar. He needs that rifle. He needs to switch pistols with Floppy or something with Hulzerk. Hulzerk with the M4 though, but they're just going to give it up. It looks like they're quietly moving away. They're not going to take the risk. Mongolz are moving. They have been lacking in this series. Oh boy, they're just too fast. They've got too much control, Mongolz. They're too focused, too sharp. 4 on 5 immediately. Complexity just haven't had the grip in this series.
Floppy gets one back. I thought that boost was about to net success. But the Mongols can't find the kill from it, and so the numbers are even.
Complexity have been flying like a punctured balloon in this series. Maybe they can patch things up. Grim with 2, that's huge from him. He's expectant towards Shorby. The bomb's on the floor. That will commit Mongolz to try and rescue it. Grim's not done with this game just yet. 3 on 1 now. He tries to play with his team. MZino trying to isolate the fights with utility, and he's found Grim in a 1v1. But Elige dropped then, 9-10 with the AWP.
Still 2 CTs here. Do they expect Grim close? They have no idea. He pops out for 2. Massive moment from him. And now Hulzerk arrives to the party.
Not too late for Complexity. Hulzerk staying alive now as they look for Grim. Running low on bullets, but still alive for a moment. Blitz with 2 ties the numbers, and they take position, Mongolz. This changes everything. Smokes up on CT. Bomb planted quick as well. Floppy coming through from the back. JT creeping, making his way towards bank quietly. How do they figure out where these Ts are? AKs versus M4s. Floppy's shadow has been spotted, and that leaves everything down to JT now. 1 versus 2. He has a kit, but what chance does he have? He's got to find a 1v1, and he's not going to win it. Blitz will finish off the job. Mongolz with a very strong series, eliminating Complexity from Atlanta.
The Mongols break the hearts of the hometown heroes, but I'm sure they've won the hearts of many. So many wild rounds, so many skilled players on this team. And the Mongols just consistently cause upsets. It's so fun having an Asian team that can come to events, that can compete, that can play.